Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy, or Omni Legacy, whichever you prefer. We are playing today as Lady Winry the Fourth, the Barbarian Queen, and we have Gigantism, so we're just freaking huge. Now on the flip side, there's a few things we have left to do. And I now have the time to actually sit here and play as much as I want, because it's Friday. It's Friday that I'm recording stuff. I could go fight the boss, but the answer is quite simply no. What I'm going to be doing is trying to defeat the last two. Oh man, I really am big. Oopsie. I'm going to be trying to defeat the last two of the alternate bosses. The Gigantism is going to be actually really useful here. So, things that will need to be done. Oh, that's convenient. We're going to have to defeat the, it's not Ponce de Leon, it's Ponce de Freon. And I actually don't know what the alternate is for the giant slime. This is going to be hard to avoid. Luckily my damage is a little bit ridiculous. And good money. Now of course, after we defeat them, which could take an unknown amount of time, and I'll have to be careful so that I don't corrupt my video file. Well, accidentally failed that without even realizing it. But after we defeat those, we will basically be making an attempt at the final boss. You gotta remember that I'm really not entirely capable of just wiping the floor with everything here. I'm close, but not quite. Gigantism does have its downsides. The inability to dodge some of this stuff is ridiculously annoying, I'll be honest. But I'm not particularly worried. We do have... Oopsie. Oh gosh, I barely even saw that coming down. We're taking a good bit of damage, to be honest, but we are barbarians, so we do have a giant health pool, which is why I'm not particularly worried. Also, of course, the alternate bosses don't use your current character. They use the own static character. And unfortunately, it's been long enough since my last playthrough in which I attempted to defeat Ponce de Freon that I don't think I'm actually going to get anything from... Like, I'm not going to be able to pull from that experience. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like it's been long enough that I'm just going to kind of be suffering from it. But we're still going to have to give it a nice good shot. As we explore the Maya here. We've gotten all the runes. Alright, I think we're okay in this room now. Not all the enemies have been defeated yet. I'm presuming that's because... Yep. And that should be that. I believe. So we are going to get some free armor. Always good. Part of the benefit of having a large health pool. Those drumsticks heal a crap ton of health. One of those was definitely a mimic from the get-go, because obviously there were two stacked right on top of each other. And since there's no symbol for this one, I'm also going to presume, yeah, so that one's a mimic as well. Already doing pretty good on money. Another mimic. This room has a lot of mimics in it. Can't really complain though. identifying them was pretty easy. Not quite sure what was going on with that level, or with that room. Randomly jumping apparently serves me well. I'm trying to kill this hulking guard just so that I can get by, since I don't think it's gonna be easy. So despite the fact that I went through like a whole bunch of trouble to not get hit very much, I ended up getting hit a decent bit. And of course, despite all of that, it doesn't look like I've actually taken that much damage, because I've actually had some pretty good luck finding drumsticks. Unfortunately, this is a dead end. Ooh, Ponce de Frion is gonna be tough. I'm just remembering from last time that it was not easy, despite the fact that I got pretty close on more than one attempt. Like, there's nothing of importance down there. I mean, that's cool and all, but now that I know that, but I'm still confused as to why that room exists. I guess to attempt you to do exactly what I did, which is try and check it out. Yeah, unfortunately I messed up my dash there because I'm so big. And back down we go over here. Let's clear up these boxes, see if there's anything nice inside. Well, that was an annoying room for sure. Being a giant here, my hitbox actually appears to be relatively normal, despite the fact that I have absolutely sucked at getting these fairy chests. Oh man. It looks like the boss room has to be this way. Unless I missed something, which is, you know, more than possible. Yeah, I knew that was one, and for some reason I just didn't think about it when I went to jump for that eye. And up we go. Drumstick, yes please. I like how there's a giant banging. I don't think I can avoid that. Yep. I had to test it out. We are doing a good bit of damage though, it's kind of hard to deny that. I know you're gonna jump. Yeah, but you didn't, so I gotcha. Well, since we're here, might as well check this out. I was trying to swing and then get the dodge in, but I dodged too early and it actually canceled the swing. Lots of mimics. Maya just has a lot of mimics. Well, here we go. Now I gotta prepare myself. Be prepared. I don't feel like doing it. Okay, we're doing it. Well, let's go. Now remember, I have a crap ton of jumps. Okay, we've got some of them disappearing now. Whew. That one was really hard to avoid. I was sure that there were going to be flames beneath me. Ooh. Darn it. My invincibility was about to run out. With only 2 hits left, I'm definitely a lot more willing to use my shouts. Because getting hit one more time just means it's over. I've got him down decently, but yeah. I didn't feel like it was going to be enough. For a second I got a little confused and thought maybe I'd succeeded. Oh man, pulling my monitor closer. Gotta get... Oh, darn it. I made mistakes. Man. Yep, this one's not going to go nearly as well as the other one, I think. I'm getting some glare from light. And I'm just overall significantly more distracted. And of course I've made some mistakes already. Darn it. Unfortunately, I couldn't end that dash early. I'm gonna turn off my light here real fast. Make sure I've got my eyes nice and clear. There's a lot of focus that goes into playing these bosses, which are really, really punishing. You've got, so many mess ups you can make. Even if, there is nothing in my eye, there actually isn't a glare. The mental side of it, the what if there was, what if there wasn't, all that matters is how you perceive it. Oh gosh. Why he didn't charge me there. To get that slightly turn around thing mastered. Ah, darn it, I barely nicked that. I mean, you can basically clear this entire thing. I should have done that earlier. The entire map from one side to the other. Oh, darn it. He is right on my tail. Man. That's rough. Focus so much on those jumps. It's close. I'm so glad he stopped when he did. No! Oh, I'm out of shouts. I'm out of shouts, and I just tried to shout. That's what we call a bad sign. I was trapped in that corner, and there was no way out. But I got him really low. I don't know if you guys could hear me cracking my neck there. Come at me, bro. Precision jumping. Ah, you bastard. Ah. I totally jumped again. Well, this run's botched. I'm not going to continue with it. If I'm releasing all the footage, including what I did last time, you'll kind of see the way that I deal with those. When things start poorly, it's usually better to just scrap it. And it's really not for any other reason other than the morale of you messed up, you don't really want to have to deal with something that's already more challenging. Oh my, I had more jumps there than I thought. Didn't know what his path at me was going to be. How did I not get hit there? Didn't want to do that, but that was just a narrow pathway. Basically, I just look at it as I've got 5 hits. Oh, good thing he paused right there. If he had kept coming at me, I would have definitely gotten hit. Darn. Yeah, I consider those shouts as basically get yourself out of 1 hit for free. So that's pretty much all they're good for. Once again, good thing he stopped where he did. Darn. I misjudged his path, what his path was going to be there. Got no more shouts. Something that I just... Oof. Darn it. I cannot go back over there until I am sure those things are gone. No! Didn't quite make that gap. I didn't see how low I got him. Didn't quite see how low I got him. I know it was decently low. Don't go low like that. I don't like it when you do that. Okay. Don't go low like that. Close. Darn it. Ooh. I was not sure I was going to entirely make it under those. Unfortunately, I went the wrong way. Which got me one hit in. The key is really catching him on the edge of his hitbox. Lets you stay the furthest away from him, which gives you the most leeway. I really need him to dash, because then he pauses. Mess that up. Ah, darn it. He's really low. I'm out of yells. Yes! Got it. And that was fast. I was not expecting to get it that fast. Oh, it feels good. Woohoo! And chest gives me a medallion piece. Ooh. I was expecting to have to fight that fight for so much longer. Achievement unlocked. Alright, now back to the next bit at hand. And now we go back to, like, being really easy and... and then we're gonna once again have to fight some ridiculous crap. Alright, we've still got a little bit of the mile left. So at some point in there, I'm just going to cut back to me being really relieved and having finished. I'm not quite sure when that's going to be, because I'm cutting the... maybe I'll leave it in. Probably not, though. That was still significantly longer than I was expecting. I have to get used to not having, like, 30 billion jumps. I'm trying to do some fancy maneuvering. Can't actually do that anymore. Alright. I'll take gold pieces, I don't know, diamonds, whatnot. I can tell that you're a fake painting. Gotcha. Well, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Do I pray at this? Might as well. Worst thing, it gives me Sonic. Oh, damn, new game. Otherwise known as the lose all your money curse. There will be lots of money lost. Ugh. I didn't think it was going to ricochet like that. This means we're going to spend more time in rooms. Pretty much all it means. So I have to collect all my money when I lose it all. I really need to find another statue. I did notice that I don't actually... I don't think I have any episodes in which I found Calypso's compass. That would actually be really cool to find. For a couple reasons. The first one being that I wouldn't have to deal with this crap anymore. It makes getting hit by spikes really, really bad, because when you drop stuff on spikes... I'm just going back to the entrance now. Because if you drop money on spikes, the only way you can get it is by, you know, getting hurt. And the last thing you want to do when you're already dropping coins is get hurt, because then you drop more coins. But I think I'm just going to jump straight into the darkness. Because I'm pretty sure that I actually need to suicide after this. Which I don't want to do, but I think I might have to. Okay. I'm not going to say no to a fairy chest. Giant fireballs. Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't think that was going to hit me, but it did. So I face the consequences. I will not make the same mistake twice. Some free magic damage increase. Just every enemy is now so much more dire, because not only do I not want to take damage, I don't have to collect all my damn coins. And of course, if I leave the room, I will lose whatever coins I drop. So I have to be careful about just running through rooms very quickly. Because either I'm going to get hit, and I need to collect all my coins, or I need to not get hit at all. Kill that guy real fast. And what do we got here? Gold, gold, gold. Yeah, I guess I probably should have gone. Once again, I needed to not take that. I always do. There's just so much, I basically have the OCD. Yes, 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 yes. Just give me anything. Sharon's Oboe. So much better. So now we save money. That's a big relief, and I'm glad that I asked for that to happen. Obviously, me asking is not going to happen, but I can pretend, right? Oh, there's the boss. I promise I wasn't actually trying to hit that statue. I was trying to hit the lamppost, but I have this giant sword that I... Yeah. Alright, we found the darkness. We're doing good damage here. It still is taking 3 hits to kill everything, but there's only so much you can do about that. Primarily the thing you do about it is kill everything. I'm gonna leave that be just in case I somehow accidentally take damage. Got that 1 hit point back. Alright. Went back up into the castle. Might as well clear the room. This run's not so much about surviving as it is getting to the alternate bosses. Because as I've stated in the past, but I'll recapitulate just because I feel it's worth noting. Part of my concern is, since I would like to get video of me defeating all of the alternate bosses, I've already lost the opportunity to do that for 2 of them, because my recording file was so large, it apparently got corrupted or something weird like that. But basically, I can't open it with any video editing software. It's being worked on. This might have been a mistake. I've got some friends who have done some video stuff. I'm trying to pick up that hill without leaving, just in case I... yeah. But I've got some friends who have done some video editing stuff, and who have a little bit more knowledge, perhaps, than I do of various things. So, yeah. I asked for some assistance on that one. You know, and sometimes it can't be done. It seems like it won't be possible and I won't be able to, but, you know, you never know. But until that time... Darn, large hitbox. Until such a time that I can determine whether or not I have it, I can't go back and beat the alternate bosses. I mean, it's a stat. Yep. Alright. Maybe could have done it. I know what's gonna happen if I pray at this. I know exactly what's gonna happen when I get the damn Sonic thing back. Is that gonna stop me from risking it? Probably not. Game... I said it hopefully ironically, and no, you just shattered my dreams. I don't think the amount of gold is proportionate to the damage you've taken, but I have not explored that. It just always is a lot. It's just always a lot. Of course, that room is empty. Game, you have the cruelest sense of humor. Just show me the boss room so we can get started on the hell that is going to be the alternate version of Herodotus. I don't know what it's going to be. I haven't done any research on it. I'm going to be going into it completely fresh, which I think is part of the appeal of how I'm playing the game, hopefully. And yeah, we're just going to kind of see from there what happens. Alright. Oh, crap. Woo! Don't like this at all. I'm just invested in this room. Oh, gosh. So I'm dying in this room. There's so many of my gold coins just... These two things bouncing here are like the most inconvenient things they could have possibly been. Didn't help that there was so many spike forward things going on here. Alright. Oh, you can stand on those. Okay. So I got a little quiet there, so I apologize. There was only so much I could do while trying to not lose all my damn coins. You know, there's like 15 gold down there. I don't give a shit. This hedgehog curse thing is like the worst thing ever. It makes me hate the people who designed Sonic. No, I don't know them off the top of my head. And then there's that. I don't even know how much I lose when this happens. I guess I could look. 17.4, 17.8. It's like 400 gold, but it's still super annoying, right? I get extra health. And now I have to collect all my frackin' coins because I took so much damage coming over here. Fairy chest, I hope you're happy. I'm pretty sure you are, because... Oh, wow, I actually am almost dead. Alright, so... Boss room? Game? Oh, Calypso's Compass. I'm gonna punch you so hard, game. And we found the boss. Alright, so things that are going to happen. They're going to happen in this order, too. I'm gonna fight the boss. I'm gonna beat the boss. And then I'm gonna finish the game. Astrodotus. Astro space? Oh, sweet god. So... I don't like this. This... Oh god, I'm playing asteroids. This isn't even, like, a... I've got 2 hits. 3 hits, sorry. Alright, so you follow the general rule of anything that splits. You kill as much of the little crap as you can. I've already started this out wrong. And I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh gosh, you travel from one side of the screen to the other. I'm terrible at visualizing that in my head. Of course, every time you miss, you hit something else. That is not actually useful. And dead. Okay, this is actually really cool, though. They get massive points. This is really awesome. I'm taking this health. This is really awesome, actually. Like, wow. Thank you, guys. That's not at all sarcastic. I think this is one of the coolest things ever. That was a mistake. Gotta make sure you're gonna hit if you're gonna fire. Oof. Trying to kill the red one first. Barely turned around in time for that one. So, we killed half the red one. That was half the red one. It's okay, remember, every single time you kill one, there's less to try and kill you. That's like the positive side, right? Alright, we've killed a quarter. Sorry, we've killed 3/4 of red. Without hitting green. I'm actually kind of impressed by that. Sweet, so on to Astrodotus. Oh, there's significantly more pieces to this one. That is truly unfortunate. And also makes a little bit of sense. Actually, they're blowing up a lot bigger than I anticipated. Like, that one, the same size in red, wouldn't have died. This is what you do when... I play too many video games. Like, I don't know what you expect. This actually isn't all that hard. Probably also mixed with some of Binding of Isaac, having to deal with... I don't even know which one that is. The one that's annoying as hell. It's not Lust, it's not Greed. I'm waiting for a second part to this boss fight. That was not the smallest one. I actually can't remember. And honestly, I'm not really trying all that hard to remember which of the 7 deadly sins it was. Because I don't want to die, because this is going really well. I also think part of this to blame is Ponce de Leon, because I always play Dragon against Ponce de Leon. Shoot, that was a mistake. That is a... Whoa! That was a chicken leg. Well, the second try? Second try. You know what? Fuck yeah. I'm not even mad. I might even just put that in the actual video. I might include this entire thing in the actual video. I'm only at 40 minutes. I've still got a lot of castle to clear out, but I just got the last piece. Yeah! Suck it, game! I like, you know, I don't even know. If I'm cutting back, I don't know if I'm going to cut back. Oh, that's right, I don't spew crap anymore. If I'd cut back and I didn't leave that in, I just defeated Astrodotus, as you may presume, since I moved on, as I said I would. And I did it on my second try. And you know what? I can't actually stress this enough, and I want to say this in the video that will probably get more views. I don't honestly know how many people are really going to watch this. That boss was amazing. I don't say that, you know, I don't say that just to say that. I really mean that. That boss was amazing. It was fun. It was challenging. I mean, yeah, I beat it on my second try, so I wouldn't say it doesn't require nearly as much perfection as some of the other bosses. I will definitely say that. However, it was a well-envisioned homage to asteroids. Yeah, that's kind of giving it away to those of you who maybe didn't want to spoil it, didn't want a spoiler. But honestly, I don't think that's enough of a spoiler. Like, if you were to have told me that before that fight, I would not have guessed what it actually was. But still, it was a really fun boss fight, really well designed. It shows to me that they know their audience. I mean, the people who are going to do this, go and beat the alternate bosses, are not they're the same people who are, who have probably played Asteroids, or at least know of it pretty well. Honestly, of all those boss fights, I would look forward to playing that one again. It was a lot of fun, and I honestly think that my proficiency at that style, at what was going on, helped me out more than, maybe not more than the average gamer, but definitely more than I think they were explicitly expecting. Wasn't green. I'm not gonna go. I was trying to figure out something during that I never actually figured out. Kind of a reference to the Binding of Isaac that I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'm not going to continue. Those who knew what it was will know what it was and not have to actually have me say. They could go find out for themselves if they're genuinely curious. Oh man, I was expecting to be here for so long. I'm not making that gamble. I don't want to throw away $21,000. Granted, it wouldn't keep throwing away $21,000, and I could make a crap ton. And I still have to do this whole Calypso Compass thing. Unfortunately, I believe I do have to kill myself. I can't take this run to the boss. I mean, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to go to the boss. I'm just not going to beat it. Even if it's got one hit left, I'll leave it be and let myself get killed. The reason for that is after you... And this is some insider knowledge that I have gotten. It's not really even insider. You could look it up anywhere. I just say insider because I was making a decent attempt to not find out everything about the alternate bosses, because the surprise of that boss, if it had been ruined for me, I wouldn't have nearly been as entertained, and I think that would have been a big detriment. But regardless, I did find out a little bit about some of the new achievements Because obviously you go from 100%ing a game to no longer having a game at 100%. You want to know what's going on. So I found out about the new achievements, and one of the things that you have to do is... I'm trying to not spoil it, but it's basically impossible. So I guess if you don't want to have it spoiled, what's going to happen from that, go ahead and skip ahead about 30 seconds. But basically, when you get all 4 pieces of that, i.e. beat all 4 alternate bosses, that worked surprisingly well, you get a new class, and one of the achievements is basically take the class, because it is the traitor class, to fight the traitor. Yeah, I can't do this. I need a paladin, or... Actually... I could do this. So it is possible. Good to know. We got some mana. I really should be watching the compass. So, Calypso's compass. How do I explain Calypso's compass? Alright, well obviously this thing has been hovering above my head for a little while now. And it is pointing in a direction. This direction may just seem to be here or there, but it is to a specific location. That specific location hides an invisible door. Are you a boss? Yes, you are. Easy mode. Gold money. Inside that invisible door, there are chests that, you know, contain nice little goodies. That are worth finding. So at this point, I really should be going back to the darkness. The only reason I should be going back to the darkness is because I'm currently full health and the darkness isn't completely cleared out. But since I'm probably committing suicide anyway, for reasons that have been hopefully left unspoiled, I'm really just trying to get the money. So if I die before I reach the final boss, I won't actually be sad. I mean, I'll be annoyed because I, you know, want to see how I'm doing, get a good gauge on my stats. But I still... Game, you're mean sometimes. I mean, yeah, that was easy to overcome, but... You know, they say the thought counts when it comes to, like, gifts and stuff. It also counts for being an ass. If you're thinking about being an ass, it's the thought that counts. No mimics here, so it's just the forest. My batteries are running low on my controller, which is impressive because I don't think I've changed them since I started this series. And I play other stuff too with this controller. Oh, it's one of these. And money. Kind of still hoping for a blueprint, even though it seems unlikely. And I think we've finished the forest. We've finished the Maya. We haven't quite finished the castle. That was a mini boss right there, wasn't it? Yeah. Closest teleport is back over here. Oh man, this is an exciting episode. Obviously it's going to be a little bit out of sync for those of you who aren't following the remix bosses, but it's also probably the... Oh, see, I haven't been watching the compass again. Back to here. We've only got like 3 rooms left in the darkness, probably. Because there's nothing off to the right. Yeah. Remember, not praying at any more statues. Yeah, this room would have certainly killed me had I stayed. That said, it gave me good money, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's down here. Oh, hello. Not quite enough. Luckily, your magic spell takes long enough to charge that I can kill you in the interim. You did a little bit more damage to me than I wanted. Okay, I took a lot of damage there again, too. So, it's above me. It's right here. So, I found the door. I got a sky cape. And retribution bracer. So we got some blueprints. Now, yeah, see, I can't go back into it because it's empty now. And the compass is gone. Now, that said, that can also contain... When I say goodies, I literally mean goodies. It can kind of contain whatever. A lot of the times I've seen it contain just stat ups. That is one option. I was going to kill you. Yeah. Alright, my health is still okay. I don't know how that bone missed me, to be honest, but I'm okay with the fact that it did. And I believe that is all of the darkness explored. And indeed it is. So, back to the remainder of the castle. We're just going to finish it off. I love that I hit the ground with a mighty thud. We're just going to pop back to... yeah, one of those. Since we've got some unexplored rooms right here. Well, maybe not right there, but you know. Go nice and slow. I could fuss rodot. Sorry, fuss rodo, or whatever. Whatever close but legally distinct from. Okay. That was easy enough, but I wanted to get a little bit more of a drop on it, which is why I left the room and re-entered. That looks to be it there. We're at half health. So I will spend some time just jumping from teleport to teleport. Oh. Hit me in the pinky toe. And I believe that's it. Was there one more room? Nope, that appears to be it. So we're gonna go find the closest teleport, and we're just gonna teleport from place to place. And try and get as much health as we can. Because even though I'm committing suicide... that was bad. Even though I'm committing suicide, you know, I don't want to make it... don't want to make it too easy for the guy, right? Alright, start there. I'm literally just entering, hitting right, and going. We will cycle through all of them, even ones I've already been to, just to be sure. I know I took this one. These are, I believe, the only health things that are left, and I think I'm back to start. No, because I didn't go here. Or did I? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay, so we are unfortunately not going to be full health going into the final boss fight. We're like 360, which is, you know, more than a lot of people have, and we still have the opportunity to heal a little bit here. Well, there you go. I don't think that this pathway was designed to fully heal everybody. I don't think so. I could be wrong. He had more health than I expected. I was kind of expecting to one-shot him. Getting some more money. Just need like one more drumstick, guys. I love how they left that text there. This was from the tutorial. But we're also doing it this way. We've already read that journal entry. So off we go. We're gonna go fight the traitor, Johannes. How many sons and daughters have been lost in your pathetic attempts at revenge? Well, technically, I've already read this. My giant hitbox will be a detriment to me. Without a better ranged spell, Johannes is kind of a run your face into it, because he just straight does a lot of damage. I swung too early there. I have enough health that I'm going to be able to take him out like that. And we're off to fight the fountain. Yes, I have slain you. Get over it. I might just release this as a straight episode. Yeah, not much I can do to avoid this one. And this is why you... So hard to avoid some of that crap. Although he's such an easy boss now. I really could beat him here without trying. I'm not going to. As I said, I do kind of have to suicide to him. But I just wanted to let it be known that I could have easily defeated him here. I'm choosing not to. I really don't like suiciding. But so be it. So we're going to choose the air. Oh, I think I have to actually suicide more than once. I'm rerolling because I'm not getting what I want. I'm just picking whatever. I picked the Spelunket. So the question is, where is that thing that I should have unlocked? Maybe I actually do need to just find the right air. Either way, I'm gonna save my money for now. We will, I mean, I'm a Spelunket right now, which means that, you know, my goal was to... my goal is to make money on this next upcoming run, and that's because I don't know what's going on with everything else. Either way, I think I'm actually just going to leave the stuff in, because I've hit an hour before on previous runs, and... despite the fact that I kind of said I was going to cut it out when I beat those bosses, I beat them significantly faster. I will argue, however, that I did put some extra time in on the first one, Ponce de Frion, in a previous episode. And so that gave me an advantage, so tack on like 30 or 40 minutes for that one that I spent last time. Which would have made this episode probably too long and I would have cut it. But considering I'm about to hit an hour right now as I'm looking, obviously before I add my intro and stuff, I'm happy with releasing this as such. Especially with that, especially with the second boss fight, technically the last remix boss fight. But yeah, wow. Great episode, a lot of fun. As I said, a little sad I had to commit suicide in the end, but it's for achievement farming, and I like my achievements, so that's what I'm gonna get. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you want any advice on beating some of those bosses, or if, you know, there's something that I totally missed that would have made them even easier. Feel free to let me know in the comments. I always appreciate the feedback. And yeah, hopefully you learned something too. And I will see you guys next time.